Hello and welcome to the Drone Zone. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Hey Joe.
What do you know?
Spring is in the air, and so is our drone.
Nice. What are we doing?
Well, in springtime, spring brings what? Flowers, right?
A lot of flowers. And allergies.
Allergies, yes. Here in Arizona, that goes around. But we droned a sunflower field in Maricopa a couple years ago. It blew up on social media. A lot of people were taking pictures in front of it, putting on Instagram, on TikTok, on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Instagram really blew this place up because people would just stop on the road and take pictures.
Yes. When we went there were so many people parked on the side of the road taking pictures and videos of these flowers. And, when something goes viral, the drone team, we're on top of that.
Always. It's viral, we're there. We're there before it's viral.
So let's go to Maricopa. Let's check out the sunflower fields.
Hello, my name is Frank Fiero. I'm the owner of Fiero Commodities. We are today at Maricopa in one of our sunflower fields. This crop here is about 66 acres. We are planting here to slowly grow as we learn about sunflower crop. It is very low maintenance. You don't have to spray pesticides or herbicides on this crop, and we've come up with a solution in regards to timing, water, less fertilizer, less pesticides. By the products that comes out of this sunflower seed, it's an oil seed, a high oleic oil seed, or black seed, oil black seed as they call it. We have a great customer, Cargill, who uses the oil for cosmetics. We also have possibilities of bird seed, and in the future, if we can make this a commercial huge crop, you're talking cooking oil. We also have a beekeeper. Bill the beekeeper has boxes here, and we'll probably have sunflower honey. Sustainability is what we need to push together for crops like this. We had in pitching this project or this crop was farmers wanting to change or wanting to take on a challenge and a cost. Fiero Commodities took it on 5 years ago. You need an open mind farmer like Larry Hart, David and Kathy Collins and Wilcox, farmers that want to take one step forward and change farming in Arizona. Called sunflower. Arizona has sun. Why not do that? The way I would describe it is beautiful. I mean, look at the flowers. You almost get rewarded by watching it grow, right? It could be a place for you to kind of join your family and have photo ops and take that home and save them forever. I don't know if you see it anywhere in Arizona.
Oh, wow, that was a beautiful sight. No wonder that area went viral. And Joe, a keen-eyed viewer, would see that and say, hey, I've seen that before. Do you know where you've seen that before?
Yeah, my grocery store getting some sunflower seeds. That's where I've seen it before.
No, those shots from the Drone Zone. It's in our intro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, yeah, that was a perfect time to get those shots because it was springtime, and not only flowers like good temperatures, but the drone does as well.
And so do we.
So the weather's great in springtime, and that's one of the best times to fly in Arizona because the Arizona heat, if it gets to 104,
we're done.
We're done. We're grounded.
We're grounded. That's the end of our day.
And in the winter, if we go up north to Flagstaff or wherever, and it gets down to 32 degrees,
we're done.
We're grounded. So those springtime months are some of the best times to drone for us.
Beautiful time, because in the summer, pretty much in Arizona, it's 104 by 10 a.m. So our day is pretty much done by 10 a.m. That's why we have to start so early in the day.
And weather is one of the most important things. We check a lot of things before we fly, but weather is one thing that we're constantly checking. How many times do you think we check for weather before we do a flight?
Always. We always have to check with weather, because the thing about weather, it changes.
It does. It changes before we get to where we're going to fly and when we're there. So we have an app that we use to help us. And on the app, it tells us different information, like the temperature. It tells us the gusts of wind and if it's going to rain. Now, wind is, if it's too windy, we're not flying, right?
No, if it's still, that has canceled so many of our shoots, is the wind.
Right. And the only thing, we can't really control the weather, but we can wait it out sometimes. Like if it rains,
we can wait that out.
We can wait that out. But wind, we're usually, it's either we're going to fly or we're not going to fly.
Right. Because I think what we're both comfortable flying with is probably, we wouldn't go past 25-mile-an-hour gusts.
No, not at all.
That's where we draw the line.
And another thing that our weather app shows us is visibility. And, if it's foggy out, we're not flying either.
No, no fog.
But we don't have too much fog in Arizona, do we?
Rarely. I mean, we get some in the early morning sometime, but it's few and far between.
But one weather event we did catch on the drone in Apache Junction a while back, we were shooting a drone zone for one of the new parks out in Apache Junction, and we get something here in Arizona which is called a dust devil. Joe, how does a dust devil form? Do you know?
It's very circular motions.
Well,
and it sort of whips itself like the devil.
Sure. But more scientifically, it's a wind phenomenon that occurs when hot air from the ground rises rapidly into the cooler air above, creating a vortex that pulls in dust and debris.
Another thing I think people may not know about dust devils, they're not like tornadoes.
No, not at all. And they happen a lot here in Arizona because it is desert.
Right.
But we were lucky enough to be droning when one happened. We weren't near it, but we got a pretty good shot of it.
Well, we got a great zoom on that Maverick 3.
Yeah.
So we were able to get almost like we were there. And the dust devil comes up, we see it. And the thing is, once again, it's not destructive like our tornado. Now, BK, the city of Queen Creek, we've all been to it numerous times.
Oh, great.
But the thing I didn't know is they have a real hidden gem in the city. And it's the Queen Creek Botanical Garden.
Yeah, it's a great place. It looks phenomenal. They have like a little water mill in the middle of it and a pond. Beautiful.
I never knew it existed until we were there. Let's take a look.
I'm Justin Rohner, Executive Director here at the Queen Creek Botanical Gardens. So we're at the world's first all-edible botanical garden, and we're here to talk about how you can come and taste the beauty that can be grown here in the state of Arizona. The Queen Creek Botanical Gardens came to be really from the collection of a beautiful experience of healing from one of our founders, Lonnie McCleve, who went through cancer but found a natural means for his own healing. So this began as an alfalfa field, traditionally agricultural field with some old grove pecan trees. Its plan was to turn into mostly commercial development, but as the inspiration continued to develop, we found that the community and bringing the people together was probably a better plan, and how we can integrate better source or better use of agricultural water resources, be able to integrate that into all the landscaping. Well, one of the signature features of the Botanical Gardens here is the old mill. We've actually brought in, it's an 1880s water mill. It's one of, I think it's the only working water mill in the Southwest. It's one of only 2 working water mills west of the Mississippi. And it's a full functioning 1877 grist mill. Is fully refurbished, and we also have pecan cracking and shelling that really goes into the whole Pecan Lake theme, and it's all run strictly on water. Another key feature that we have here at the gardens is the English garden, and it's all themed out in a very traditional English theme with hedgerows, but all those hedgerows are completely edible with different varieties of herbs as well as berry plants. The theme tree in that section is apples, and you can come and experience 18 different varieties of apple trees that are productive here in the state of Arizona, as well as about 7 varieties of different berries, from blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, to even other unique varieties that you can come and experience in the English garden. Well, if you've never been here before, I would say that this is a gem, a hidden gem here in the state of Arizona, where you can experience a subclimate that doesn't exist normally in your desert environments throughout Arizona. This is a place where you can feel that Midwest feel some of that Northwest feel, and have those beautiful English gardens, the beautiful experience, the pristine lake, the pristine grasses and hedges, all in a space that's easy to walk and beautiful, and obviously you can taste it too. So I mean, from the edible flowers to the herbs to the fruit that we have year-round here in the gardens, it's something for everybody to enjoy.
So I think what makes this unique is this is probably one of our first edible drone zones, because pretty much everything you could eat is in that garden, from the berries to the plants to the trees. The guy was just picking basil out and apples. We're walking down the whole time, so it was a very edible drone zone.
So you're telling me if I'm going to go there, go hungry?
Yes, go hungry because you will leave full.
All right.
All right, BK, take us home.
All right. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Keep your drone soaring and your adventures exploring.